Hi, I'm Jill with Go Green with Jill. I wanted to thank Chef De Mocha for allowing me to write my Go Green with Jill blog on his weekly on his raw vegan blog. I'm also raw vegan at least 75% of the time, and it's helped me to improve my health and increase my green living. And I wanted to introduce you first to step one, which I think a lot of times people would consider to be recycling, because recycling is what people think of when they say, hey, how are you being green in your life? So I wanted to show you how I am. And don't worry about being as extreme as me, because I tend to do a lot of things with passion. And that means that sometimes I'll bring home upwards to 12 bins a week of recycling from work and from other places like Clark's Car Care, where my friend Matt Weber is the owner in Naperville, Illinois. I'm his consultant for recycling. Thank you, Matt. And I'm also a recycling consultant at CCC, which is my church. And I try to teach people about recycling everywhere I go, including my students at Aspire. I wanted to tell you tonight about how I try to be greener every week by recycling. And at this point, I've taken it out of the garage because it's freezing cold and I don't want to freeze my toes for posterity. It is cold and icy in Chicago. The weather is cold and icy, you see? But we're warm and toasty inside because we have things like this wonderful free cycle from Kathy Wildflower heater that I can use on this nice ceramic tile, which warms up, and my toes are warm. See my toes? Anyways, and my workshop is in the hallway at this point. I will clean it up tonight because after I'm done here, I need to clean it up and sweep and stuff so my husband doesn't kick me out of the house with the recycling. And since it is my passion, I'll take best care of it I can. This is my garbage bag that I have. Most of it is plastic bags. There's also styrofoam cups, which are a drag of society, and plastic utensils and straws, and a lot of napkins, because you can compost some, but they don't all fit in my recycling and composting bins. Not recycling, just composting. You can't recycle napkins or paper towels, or plastic wrappers from food. Think about your packaging when you're buying food and products like that. I also have a recycling bin with bottles. I don't know if paper plates can be. They're mostly compostable, so I'll put that in my compost bin, which won't fit at this point. Paper, though, goes in there, and plastic, and glass, things like that. And I have a garbage bag, like I said, and I also have my paper. My paper bag is full of papers I saved for Aspire's recycling program. It's called Paper Retriever, and that will be written about on my blog as well. And those are things that need to be washed out prior to my recycling them, because they don't take things that are dirty, I've been told, although in the past I didn't know that. So see, I've learned a lot too. I'm actually on a first-name basis with, I think it's Lucille, at the Allied Waste Services program, because I call and ask questions. I say, as long as I'm going to be passionate about this, I should know what I'm doing. So I've actually talked to Mark, who's in charge of the waste management program where they buy from Allied. I think it's called Waste Management. I'll check and put it in my blog. And I just want to tell you that I am passionate about trying to be the change I want to see in the world. I am a work in progress. Any little bit you guys can do will help, whether it's, putting 2 bins in a recycling bag and putting it at the curb, or whether it's doing as much as me, or even volunteering and picking up garbage in your neighborhoods. Any of those things are totally beneficial to your planet. We're all here. We only have one planet. We need to do the best we can, and I know you realize that, or you wouldn't be reading my blog. And another thing, people do think I'm pretty extreme. I even have a file at the recycling center. One of the neighbors complained that I was recycling so much he thought I was running a business, which I was wondering why he would spend his time complaining about that, but go figure. I'm just still happy that I can do this, and this is one little bit I can do to help save the planet. I do a lot of other stuff, as much as I can. I'm a work in progress, like I said, and I'm getting greener every day. So peace and blessings from Getting Greener Every Day, Jill. See you later. I'll talk to you soon.